Hey, what's up you guys? It's Caboose bringing you another Marvel's Wolverine video, and today what I got for you guys here is some huge news. We may have potential proof, some evidence that this game is going to be rated M for mature, like the entire community, myself included, are crossing their fingers for it. Now before we get into everything, I wanted to ask you guys, of course, if at any point you enjoy the video, if you could consider leaving a like rating on it, it would show your support, and I would really appreciate it. So if you enjoy the video at any point, or if you're hyped for Marvel's Wolverine, then leaving a like rating would be awesome. Also, if you're new here and you want to be kept up to date on all things with this game, I got you. Don't you worry. I'll be making videos on all the news and updates for Marvel's Wolverine, reacting to trailers and gameplay that we'll be getting at some point down the line, bringing you topic videos and all sorts of fun stuff. If that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, then you'll be immediately notified when a video goes live. Lastly, wanted to remind you guys, I am sponsored by G Fuel. Grab yourself some tubs, some shaker cups, some cans, some starter kits. The link is going to be in the description box below. Just make sure if you grab anything from G Fuel that you use code Caboose at checkout and support your boy. And with all that being said, let's get into this. All right, so it's been a couple of days since the trailer for Marvel's Wolverine was revealed, completely unexpected during the PlayStation showcase. I don't think anyone could have guessed in a million years that this was going to happen and that Insomniac was making a Wolverine game exclusive to the PlayStation 5. But here we are, the game has been revealed, and the one question on the entire community's mind is whether or not this game is going to be rated M for mature. We may have some evidence. First things first, if you jump over to the PlayStation blog that was posted when Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and Marvel's Wolverine were revealed, I've made some videos on this PlayStation blog that you can check out on the channel. But if you go over to that blog, you can see that there are trailers that are linked in there for both Spider-Man and for Wolverine. If you click on the trailer for Spider-Man, you can see there that it plays, no problem, and you can just watch it right there. However, if you scroll down and go over to the Wolverine trailer, when you click play, it asks for your age to be verified. That is pretty damning evidence, to be honest. You can just see there right in front of you. The Spider-Man trailer plays without any issue, and the Wolverine trailer is asking for a verification on your date of birth, which is, of course, if the game is rated M for mature, because it is a 17+ game, and you need to verify your age so that it will let you watch the video if you are above the age of 17. Again, I don't really think there's any other way to spin this. It is right in your face. That is as good as evidence could get towards whether or not this game is going to be rated M. We won't know officially until a couple of years from now. The ESRB is not going to be rating the game anytime soon, so maybe it'll end up being rated T for teen, or maybe even E for everyone. I think that that's certainly a no, it's not going to happen, but maybe it'll end up being T for teen. But hopefully it's going to be an M-rated game. There's some more evidence though. If we head over to Twitter, Brian Horton, who is the creative director working on this game, he previously was the creative director working on Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, somebody was tweeting at Brian asking whether or not Marvel's Wolverine is going to be a Miles Morales sized game, which is a fair question because of course Spider-Man Miles Morales was a bit of a smaller game in comparison to Marvel's Spider-Man or Spider-Man PS4 as some people know it. So people were wondering if Wolverine is going to be the same case, considering the fact that it is the same team. But Brian Horton, rest assured, provides to us the information here that it is a full-size game and it's going to have a mature tone. Very select choice of words there from Brian. It is going to have a mature tone, like rated M for mature. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know if this necessarily confirms anything, but when you bundle this evidence with what I just showed you from the PlayStation blog, it's looking very likely that this game is going to be rated M. And if so, that would be amazing. The entire community is rallying for this to happen, myself included. I would love to see an M-rated Wolverine game from Insomniac. Now, can you do it with it being T for teen? Can you do Wolverine in general without him having to be rated R and chopping off limbs? Absolutely. The X-Men cartoon, or of course even pretty much every Hugh Jackman Wolverine movie that isn't Logan, was PG-13. So yes, there is a way to do Wolverine without him being rated M, without him being rated R and chopping off limbs and being all gory and bloody and crazy. But if you want Wolverine to be at his most Wolverine, to be showcased in all his glory, it needs to be in that environment, in my personal opinion. Exhibit A, Logan. That's one of the greatest comic book movies of all time, my personal favorite, and a large part of why people love it is because it's rated R. Exhibit B, the X-Men Origins Wolverine game. This is well known to be one of the best superhero games of all time, and as well an anomaly in movie tie-in games where the game was better than the movie. And that is absolutely the case with X-Men Origins Wolverine, an M-rated Wolverine game where you're slashing people up and you have the healing factor and all the effects from that. The animations were so sick and it was such a blast to play because it was M-rated. Those pre-rendered cutscenes were super cool as well, showing that Days of Future Past kind of Sentinels taking over the world future. It was amazing. I loved that game, and a large part of that, again, is because it's M-rated. I mean, who doesn't remember how much fun that game is? I highly suggest if you still have like an Xbox 360 or a PlayStation 3 and can find yourself a copy of it, play it. You are doing yourself a disservice and you need to try it out if you haven't already. And I look at that game as a blueprint for what Marvel's Wolverine can be and how great it can be in the hands of Insomniac, potentially being open world, the places you can explore, the things you can do, alternate suits, the combat, the animations, the takedowns. It could be something truly, truly special and may even take the cake for one of the best superhero games of all time, provided Insomniac really nails it. Only time will tell. We got a lot of waiting to do, and here's hoping that this game is going to be well worth that wait. And with that said, I now want to kick it to you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Based on what I showed you here in this video, do you think that it confirms that Marvel's Wolverine, developed by Insomniac Games, is going to be rated M for mature, or are you still hesitant on whether or not it confirms that? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and of course, if you enjoyed today's video, if you could consider leaving a like rating on it, it would show your support, and I would really appreciate it. I'm Caboose, and you can click on screen to make your way to one of the other videos on the channel, or you can click my logo to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Those links are going to be in the description. Drop a like if you enjoyed, leave a comment if you have an opinion, and subscribe if you're new. See you guys later.